Ever been in a cave before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the car!
How will we?
The car! Your offer's been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we?
The closing!
It's been a long time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Gina,
I know.
house. We are having a little technical difficulty here. Her new camera didn't want to work, and we're just like,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Can you?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn up my volume just a tad because I can't hear you super well.
That's
Hi, David.
Hi.
I'm back
how
from
are you?
vacation.
You're back. You came back nice and refreshed and full of energy, and I am the next one that gets to go in a couple weeks. So I'm going somewhere on the west coast of Florida. I don't know where it is. You'd have to ask Scott that, but much needed time off. But lots going on. It's been a busy couple of weeks in the real estate world.
It has
Things are finally starting to pick back up, which is a good sign. Listings coming out of the woodwork, people calling me that were kind of on the fence before. So I'm very excited about that. People buying some of the listings that we've had on during this whole COVID thing, and just lots of good positive stuff. What you got going on?
Well, just trying to, that time, at least that week when you get back from vacation is always kind of crazy hectic. And we have a week in our family's lives where my husband and my daughter's birthdays intersect within like 3 days. So that always creates additional fun stuff going on, but nonetheless, crazy stuff going on. And we've got our new phones while I was gone, and that was exciting. And we're working on that new program with getting some leads from Zillow. And that certainly is very much echoing what you're saying in terms of things getting super busy.
Yes, my mommy's watching. Hi, hon. That would be my mom, everybody. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Well,
Hi, Mom.
it's been, it has just in general, the world as there's oh God, my glasses are probably crooked. There's a song from Hamilton, and it's called "The World Turned Upside Down," and I think I can relate to that right now. There's a lot going on, and luckily it has not made its way over to where we are. But I'm hearing, things about things going on in Claremont today and in Windermere starting around 3:00. And I have to be somewhere on the, kind of near the I-4 LB McLeod area around 5:00 to do a quick little thing that's on Facebook tonight. So not really thrilled about that, but we are staying safe and trying to just keep our wits about each other and all that. But enough of that. We have a guest today, and the guest, you met her husband, Andrew, one of our first guests on the show, and Stacy is actually the better looking half. Hi, Stacy. Oh, there's Andrew in the back. Andrew, you're in the back picking his butt. That's right.
Yep.
That was great timing.
I know, right? Good for him.
He's all yours. Actually, I work out with, as you know, as she already knows, I work out with her husband Andrew, and Stacy runs she's her what do your hustle, as some people would call it, is hello Andrew. Yes, there he is. Hello, my friend. How are you? Kind of watch where you're putting your hands when you're on camera. He can't hear you, can he? No, it's Beachbody, and it's a really cool but it's more than that. It's more than just a product. It's a lot of different things. So I'd love you to talk a little bit about that and kind of tell our guests about what your product is all about and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, as you know, Andrew is the personal trainer and we own Smart Fitness. And so for a couple years, we had dabbled into a couple different programs to see how we can help our clients with weight loss and healthy eating. So we found through Beachbody that they offered a few good nutrition programs. And the one that I really latched on myself and that I use myself is one that's called To Be Mindset. And basically the main concept of it is that it's kind of simplified. So it makes weight loss easy. Because as you know, with a lot of us who struggle with weight, it's not easy. And it also addresses the mindset behind losing weight. So it's not just about what you eat, it's about how you think about it too. So the program, it really teaches you how to eat in any situation. So you can go to parties, you can go to picnics, you can eat out at restaurants. And if you are a business person who travels a lot, it helps you create a way that you can eat healthy on the road. So it offers a lot of great tips and ideas on how to eat on the go, but also just in general, and can be trickled down to your family. The woman behind it is a registered dietitian nutritionist, and she is the one who created the program. So she basically developed this program. And she focuses on can instead of can't. So she takes the negativity out of weight loss, basically. You lose weight happily and easily without feeling deprived. And it's no counting calories and no measuring and those no points to add up. It's really done through a visual method, a plated method. So you learn how to plate your food. And you don't have to worry about how much does this chicken weigh or how much does this pasta add up to. And, it's not an elimination diet by any stretch. You can really eat anything you do. One of the main concepts is you learn about your own body. So you track, and I have my little tracker here. You get this in the program. You can also do it on your phone. But a lot of people like the pen and paper because it keeps them a little bit more accountable. So basically, you track and you figure out what works for your body and what doesn't work for your body. So it's a real learning process, but it's all done through video base. It's all digital video based. So virtually anybody can do it from anywhere. But then when they do sign up, they get accountability from me as well. They get added to a group that I have that every day I'm usually posting about something or tips and tricks, recipes we share, and if they need to talk to me one-on-one, we can, I can look at their tracker. It's just an ongoing thing. So you don't just purchase a kit and then you disappear. It's an ongoing thing and it's an evolving thing.
What I like about the program is that it's definitely I'm not a diet person. I never have been. I mean, and it shows. But no, it's one of those things where it's a method. It's a lifestyle change. It's being aware of what you're eating. And I think that those are the most successful types of weight loss plans or strategies, And I know, and I remember just being so happy for you watching, you had gone to a big wedding and you were saying the whole time that, you actually lost weight while you were at the wedding and
while I was
your ability to eat and over time.
Yeah. And actually throughout now I've been doing this for about 2 years and I have found that the times that I really stick to it is when I'm away, which is usually the opposite. If you think about when you usually go on vacation or whatever, you're usually messing up your plan. But for me with this plan, for some reason, I really tend to reel it in while I'm away. I'm really more conscious about it. So I always come home either maintaining or losing. And I've never done that in my life before. And it's easy. And I never feel deprived and I never feel like I'm giving up something. And that's what the purpose of the program is. It's getting away from that negativity of I have to say no to this, or I have to say I can't, to changing your mindset and saying, okay, I can, and this is the way that I can do it. I can have that glass of wine. I'll track it and I'll see how it works for me. And
was
if it's
was that one glass of wine? Because I don't know what that. Dana, do you know what that's like?
Yeah, that's the difficulty.
That's not in my vocabulary.
Do we have to, like, does the glass size matter?
Well, you have to just like you track it and you see how it works for you. Everybody's different, a glass of wine for you might be different for a glass of wine for me. I'm more of a Jack and Diet Coke kind of person. So, but yeah.
You're muted, Dana. Your phone stops ringing. It's an interesting concept, and I think the big thing about it is the whole veggies first. I mean, water first, and then veggies most. That's the big thing about it, and I think it works for someone that, like me, I can eat a lot of vegetables and be happy.
Yeah.
In fact, we've been doing meatless Mondays now for quite a while, and sometimes we even slide into Tuesday with that. But it's just the ability to be able to find these foods when you're out on the road is a lot easier in many cases than if you have to have a certain type of food at a certain time and all of that.
Yeah, no, it definitely teaches you like how to think about when you're ordering out what to get. So I've definitely changed a lot of how I eat when I order out, and just made it so simple. Like it's almost like a duh moment. Like, why didn't I think of that before? Like as simple as something as like, if you like ranch dressing, you could still eat ranch, but if you added like a tablespoon of water to your tablespoon of ranch and just mix that all together and diluted it a little bit, it's going to go longer, but it's going to be less calories than using like 2 full tablespoons of ranch. But it's not like you have to omit your ranch dressing that you love so much, And then you just kind of, like I said, you just track it and you see. So she gives a lot of those ideas out there that, and then like I've tried so many different recipes and vegetables that I never would have ate on this program ever. I was not a vegetable person before I started this program, but now, her tagline is veggies most. It's not a vegetarian diet by any means. You can eat meat but you can be a vegetarian on this diet too. But she does promote vegetables because they keep you full. Vegetables are what keep you full. Protein keeps you full, and carbs are for energy. And so we use those, for breakfast and lunch to energize ourselves. But at night, when you don't need to have energy and you're winding down, it's not smart for us to eat carbs. That's why a lot of us have problems sleeping at night. We don't realize that. So she dives into that a lot. And I think that it all makes sense, but I needed to hear it from somebody. So,
that's awesome. So here's a moment of truth. You've been doing this for 2.5 years. Are you where you want to be with it?
I'm still a work in progress, and I'm always honest with my clients with that, because I'm human too. And this quarantine was like, I didn't gain through the quarantine, but I maintained, sorry, my dog's going to start barking. But over the holidays, I did slip up a little bit, like we all do, because we're not perfect. I think what they say, progress, not perfection. But yeah, I definitely I was on a journey of never being able to lose anything until I got on this program. And then I finally saw, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds. And I got up to 10 pounds, and I'm holding steady at that. I still have some weight I want to continue to lose. So, for me, like I said, my thing is that there is a maintenance mode in this program, and I found that. And so I got comfortable there. And it just depends on what you want for yourself. So right now I was like, well, if I can maintain what I lost, and get through the holidays and then this quarantine and everything, but still indulge a little bit here and there, then that's what I do. And now actually, I'm back into weight loss mode, so to speak.
You also have the luxury of having your own personal trainer as your husband.
Oh yeah, I know people say that. People say that, but guess who he never personally trains?
I saw you working out this morning. You
We
guys were
did
both
do
working
our
out this morning.
we
You know,
yeah, this was something that with the quarantine, it's gotten us to work out a lot more together where we were doing it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That was awesome because then because I work out at home anyway through Beachbody On Demand. I love those programs. And so I'll do those anyway. But with him being home, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we were working out at 9 a.m. And that was like awesome. I think a lot of people enjoyed it. So
what's a good number for people to reach you at if they're interested in finding out more about this program?
You know what? They can reach me and I can give you my email, which I think would be better. And it's an easy one. It's just Stacey, STACEY at GoSmartFitness.com. And I think that that's probably the best way to reach me. That way I can, because, you know, there's a lot of information. So that way I can send information and then follow up with a phone call.
Awesome.
Now, Stacey, you said, so this is Beachbody Fitness? I mean, how does because I know you said the nutrition comes from the Beachbody, but
it's also
the workout piece too?
For what I do, there's a Beachbody Fitness component too. So there is the nutrition side, which we have 2 nutrition programs that we promote, the one being 2B Mindset. And then we have nutrition supplements. People probably have heard of like Shakeology and, you know, there's different supplements like performance products that we have. And then there's a fitness side of it too, that you can do at home workouts where you log in. It's called Beachbody On Demand. And they have a ton of programs. One I'm doing right now is called Bar Blend, and it's bar workouts, you know, which combines like ballet and yoga and just a little bit of weightlifting in that. But there's so many other programs. 21 Day Fix is a popular one that people might know. And there's Transform 20 and there's Lift 4, all done by these like super trainers that are well known in the industry of fitness. So they are, the latest one that they came out with was a boxing program. And it was done by Joel Freeman, I believe his name is, and he's very popular in the fitness arena as well. So those are the programs that I can just dive into. You can pick from anyone. There's over 1,000 workouts.
Wow.
And that's just a different thing that we also offer. I offer personally.
Like all different kinds of workouts, like yoga, Pilates, all the various
cardio, there's weightlifting. So there's, you know, light, low impact to high impact yoga. There's dance cardio. There's even stuff for kids. They have Tai Chi. There's a lot of different programs to pick from. And they have some of the top trainers in the world who have developed those programs. So and they're usually like 6 to 8 week programs that you can follow, and, you know, a workout that you just go in and hop on every day. And it also comes with like a little bit of a nutrition side to it too. Lots of resources to use. So it's a really great subscription to have, especially during this time when a lot of people aren't comfortable going to big box gyms. I mean, Smart Fitness, we also have an online program as well. So these are just different. That's a little bit different because Andrew's actually doing more of a personal training one-on-one. So that's more attention to you specifically, where these programs encompass many people at once, and you pick and choose what you want, but it's not necessarily defined to you.
So does that mean that the pricing structure is pretty set?
Yeah, for Beachbody On Demand, it is, I believe right now they're doing a summer sale, and I want to say that you can get 12 months of Beachbody On Demand. I want to say it's something crazy like for $130 for the year.
Wow.
So it's not expensive. You know, it's like $10 to $12 a month. And and then you have access to all of these different programs that you can try and see if you like. And
now, is that also access to the nutrition side of it?
now it wouldn't be access to like my nutrition. There is a big challenge pack that would include, if you want it, Beachbody on Demand with a nutrition program. That's going to be a little bit more. I want to say that's going to be around, honestly, off the top of my head, I should have known this. I didn't think
I'm the one that always
the program itself, though, right now, the program that I offer separately, it's selling for $160. And what it does is it gives you everything that you need. Plus, you get 30 days of shake to try. You get 30 days of what's called the Mindset membership, which is just an additional resource for you to have. You get the tracker, a water bottle, and she has a book out. So you get this book for free. So that's something that just released. So that's pretty awesome because that's just a new June promotion. And you get access to me. So you get my accountability group. So for $160, you can get all of that. And it's not a monthly cost unless you would continue with the shakes. So, but if you decide that the shakes aren't for you, that nutrition program does not just like end after 1 month. You know, you pay the $160 and you get everything that you need. So I think it's a great deal because it's not like a Weight Watchers or somewhere else that you would have to pay monthly to keep up on that. The only thing that's a monthly cost would be the Mindset membership. But again, it's not something that you need to use to lose the weight. So it just depends on how much accountability that you need.
Right.
Awesome.
Okay. Excellent.
Well, very good.
Thank you.
Well, we got your information. Now, you said STACEY.
Yes.
But on your name, it says STCY. So I don't know who spelled your name wrong.
Oh, that was probably me. STACEY, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
At Go Smart Fitness.
As always, it's a pleasure to speak with you. And and you did better than your husband did, just so you know. So,
well, I was nervous. I'll be honest with you because I had no idea what I was going to say.
I know you were, but you're easier to talk to than he is. No, I'm kidding. I have to be nice because I have to work out with him on Friday. He'll beat me up.
I know he's going to be.
Well, at least he doesn't look like a
Yeti,
a hippie anymore.
I know. I was. I'm glad you said that. I was going to say to you, thank you for making him get his hair cut because he was just like this lumberjacky kind of, and not in a good way.
Well, you could thank Ileana because she's the one who cut his and styled his hair. But yeah, he's going for the Kenny Rogers look now.
I'm going to leave it right there. Stacey Noble from GoSmartFitness.com. Thank you so much for being here. And
thank you, guys.
Bye.
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 Oh my goodness. I'm glad she said that because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, man, he was just getting scruffier and scruffier and you're kind of proud of it. You know how some guys are like that. I'm not like that. If I get a day over my haircut due date, I start freaking out. Like right now, it's just enough that, and I got to be on camera tonight. Excuse me. So who knows?
Tell us about that, David.
Oh yeah, let's tell you what's going on tonight. So there's a Facebook Live thing. I'll post it on. I'll try and post it on our website. It's supposed to be last night. It's a new format for us. You know, everybody's getting into the whole streaming thing and how do you put entertainment on. You know, for a large group of people, you have to stream nowadays because we have all of this stuff. So I think it's been interesting to try and come up with a way to do that. And now we're going to be doing it through Facebook and other resources. The original goal was for us to jump into a meeting where we would just introduce ourselves and they would find out where they're from and all this stuff and blah, 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 blah. But so tonight we're going to record quite a bit. It's an 8-camera shot, I believe. And it'll be for a promo and everything, but you'll also get to see what I do for fun. And very excited about that. But I'm not really excited about where it is. It'll be live. I'll post it
at what time?
7:00 is when I think we go live. Yeah, we're going down by Elby McLeod and John Young Parkway. I'm not really I'm a little afraid about going out tonight. I want to get back as soon as I can. So I had to leave for a little bit. But anyway, so yeah, getting back to now, I mean, I don't know who's on the call right now, but getting back to our agents, we hope you guys are doing well. The office is open again with, we prefer that if you don't have to be here, don't be here. But, if you're here, make sure you use the hand sanitizer. You come in, enjoy what we've done. Some working on new things every single day. We've got a new project going on with Zillow, and we're also working on other things to bring everyone up to speed and make sure that you're as productive as possible. Dana, you've been working on the what was the last thing the Century 21 thing called? It's
Rule the
121
recovery.
road to recovery.
Rule the recovery. And yeah, just getting back, I'm going to be reaching out to all of the agents and asking to see their business plans and just looking to see if they're ready to, if they're got their contacts set, numbers they need to make, and if they're just making them because we are. I don't know what phase we're in right now. Are we in phase 2? I believe yet.
I think we're in phase 2. However, I think that's going to change. I mean, with everything going on around the world right now, and I don't mean to I'm not going to get political. I'm just going to say that everybody's walking around all over the place too close together, and not all of them are wearing masks. And we're not out of this yet, so I'm very concerned, about what's going to happen in the future. We all want to get out there. We all want to get back to some kind of normalcy, but you got to remember that the virus doesn't care whether you want to be normal or not.
Right.
And so
right.
And for anyone out there, I just encourage you to just keep your wits about things, about what's going on right now, and just stay out of harm's way, because there's a lot of tension in the air right now.
Yeah.
But there's no tension at our office.
Same time, it's an important time in history. My daughter went to the protest yesterday, and it was good to see that pretty much everyone she saw had their masks on, but the ability to stay 6 feet away from everyone at a protest is that's not a realistic situation. So, we find ourselves in this world that's very, there's lots of layers, and you have to make decisions, and, based on yourself and your priority structure. And, we obviously have always said, we want everyone to be safe and everything, but we also understand that there's a lot of issues right now, and there's a lot of pain, and there's a lot of concern, and our heart goes out to everyone dealing with all of these things on various levels. And we're trying.
It's hard to even say it sometimes, because you don't want to say the wrong thing. And I think everyone's trying to be, we're couching our words very carefully, and it's important to do that.
Sensitive and I think that's the big thing that I just, at least I'm counseling my children of, is that there are no easy decisions right now. And, the only thing that we as human beings can be right now is thoughtful, compassionate, try to make thoughtful and rational decisions and inform ourselves and take the actions that are going to lead to real change, instead of actions that are going to only lead to more heartache and worse things. But, you and I decided to kind of do this show. We wanted to reach out to the community. We wanted to bring in community owners. We are in this platform, obviously, business owners and real estate agents who are very concerned with where our clients' homes and their happiness and that kind of thing. But yeah, it's hard to go on here and smile for 30 minutes and act like things are not going on in the world that are deeply concerning. And
it's for it to come right after we were just starting to get back to some kind of sense of some minor sense of normalcy, I should say.
Yeah, and I think we also have to realize it's not like this. I think the reason that things are so acute right now is because this isn't one event. This has unfortunately been going on for a lot of people for a very, very long time. And,
and a lot of people out of work right now that have a lot more time to protest, I mean, think about it. I think it was just it's been kind of the perfect storm. You have what 40? I'm hearing 40 million people out of work right now. They can't either out of work or can't go to work, and so when you have that many people sitting around doing basically nothing that because not by choice, and then something like this happens and they want to protest it, it's going to show up in bigger numbers. And
Well, yeah, I don't necessarily see that as a negative thing. I just think,
no, I don't. It's just the
yeah,
perfect storm. I mean, you've never
well, and I
seen
think
protests
that-
this big before.
yeah, I don't think that we can lose sight of emotions are already heightened.
Yes.
Just because of where we've been. And again, I don't see that as necessarily a bad thing. So yeah, I hear what you're saying in terms of the perfect storm. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's just obviously our hope that there will be good change that comes out of this, that there will, that this will be for good.
Yeah. Well, I just got a message on my phone here. Actually, it says that all 4 officers have now been charged. So, and up the thing. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, hopefully that will let the process happen, and at least people feel that they've finally been heard. But you know what we haven't heard yet?
What have we not heard, David?
Hold on, I'm getting there.
Our music.
Yes,
well, we have our open house tomorrow, you guys. So we hope to
I
see
need
you
people
then.
for the open house. I don't have anybody yet, and tomorrow is going to be a busy day. So if you have a property you would like to share, we would love to talk to you.
For us, I know. So
all right. Well, I think I may have 1 or 2 myself. So, but it's not all about me. It's about this right now. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same bat channel, 2:00. Dance it out. That's all we got. I don't dance very well, do I?
Do a little Vogue, David.
7:00. I'll see you tonight.